Hey guys, welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid. We have a very special Thanksgiving Day treat here. It's Thanksgiving Day, and Dearly's cooking the turkey, and I was getting ready to go up here and work on some firewood. And not only are our free-range deer up here in the field, the big 8-point buck is up here with them. So he and I have been, oh man, I don't know if you can see his horns in this video. He's the one on the farthest right of the screen. Let's see, all the others are does, and it seems to be 5 or 6 does up there, and then that big deer all the way over here is the buck. He's a big 8-point. He's been wreaking havoc on some of my trees around here this year. My Leland cypresses, and there he's looking at us. Can you see his horns? Look at those horns. They're sticking out maybe a foot on the side of his head. Look at that. You can see him right there. Well, he's a beaut. He knows he's safe. He and I have been talking about some of these trees he's been destroying. We've come to an understanding. I'm going to tell you guys that understanding here. I figured the best way to protect my trees from being destroyed by these deer is not to work against them, but to work with them. So he and I have come to an agreement. Kind of talked up the buck. I guess I dealt with him the same way Davy Crockett used to deal with the black bears. Davy Crockett would grin down the bears. I've talked up this buck. Oh, it sounds crazy. I'll explain some other time, but for now, let's just enjoy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 does and a big 8-point buck. I'm going to try to ease up on him a little bit closer. Those does will let me get right up to them. Oftentimes they come right up to me. But that buck, he's let me get so close to him, but he's still kind of skittish. He does have people around here on bordering properties trying to kill him. He knows he's safe here though. That's probably why he's sticking around. Give you a view of all of them there while I try to get closer to him. So this is how I hunt deer these days, with a camera rather than a rifle. And frankly, I enjoy it more. I get to practice catch and release. Got him on camera, released him from this get together, he and I, and then he'll be back for more of my entertainment at another time. Well, he's a big one. Ooh, look at those antlers. See him as he's sticking his head up? Try to ease up on him while he's got his head down eating. Of course, the does are on the lookout. Look at that. They got his back, don't they? No, they don't care. Oh, he's a big one. He's on to us. Oh, he's got a big rack. Comes up and curves. Man, he's huge. There's my chickens. We're keeping them pinned up because we have a bald eagle around here. And here's Miss Cleopatra. Hello, girl. You gonna go up there and round up your cat? She's our deer cat. And yes, I'm serious. She gets up there and plays with them and keeps them rounded up, don't you, girl? Don't believe me? I'll put the video of her doing just that on the end of this one, in case you missed it. How close am I to that buck? I would say I am, 80 yards. Oh, great. I'm getting up there close to him, but now Cleopatra's going to run him off. Girl, you going to go up there and hang out with your deer? Huh? Wow, his rack is wide. I know we have subscribers from all over the world, so for any of you who are not familiar with this term rack I keep using, that's reference to his antlers, his horns. They call it a rack over here in the U.S. Well, he blends right in with the tall grass now that it's dormant. Well, we're getting really close to these does. I mean, really close. This is about as close as I can get to him without walking into the weeds. And I know if I do that, he'd probably take off. That girl up there, she's like looking at me like, okay, boy, that's close enough. One, two, three, four, five. Looks like 5 does. And that big old buck. And he's more concerned with that grass than he is me. He knows he's in a safe space. Get a pretty good view of his antlers there, I think. Look at that. Hey, they are big, they are wide, they are tall. Look at those talons. Or tines, I'm sorry. Talons are on birds. Tines, those are the spikes or the horns coming up off the main branch of the buck's antlers. He knows I'm here. There's no confusion over that. They know I'm here. They're looking at me. They just know they're safe with me here. She's coming towards me. Maybe she thinks I got some food for her. Antlers. He's a big one. This crazy doe right here, the closer I get to them, the closer she gets to me. Oh, look at those antlers. Oh, he put his head back down. There they are. There, look at that. What a nice rack. Big old 8-point. My gosh, the doe just laid down to take a nap. I'm probably 40 yards away now. Instead of being concerned, she's laying down to go to sleep. The does are starting to feel a little antsy, and they're actually making their way over to him, but he still doesn't seem to care that I'm here. I know I could throw a football to him right now, and I'm not a football player. I pass with my, well, maybe not. Well, there goes the does, but the buck doesn't care. He's like, where are you guys going? Look how tall those antlers are, sticking up a foot up above his head. That's a big buck. Look how wide they are. It's a big deer. There goes Cleopatra. She's going up there to get him. Yeah, the doe's up there. They want to cross over to the next property. He doesn't know why. He's got something good to eat right there. He's looking at me. I'm going to wave at him. Hello. Look, I'm waving. Hello. He doesn't care. Maybe they're afraid of her. She's going up there. Well, I've been watching him for almost 15 minutes, and he's just watching me watching him, and I'm about 40 yards away. They found something good to eat up there, and it's cold, and they need that food more than I need to run them off, so I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out the big old 8-point buck that is in charge of my herd of free-range deer here on the homestead. We'll see you for more next time.